Yo, bro, you want to race? Ah, man, sorry. My BMW just got out of the shop. Man, dude, this is why no one buys BMWs. They always in the shop and they always getting worked on. Nah, that just ain't true, bro. Listen, their BMWs just always got to get upgrades, man. You got to figure out how to tune them right, how to make them boom right, and, you know, all that other stuff. Nah, bro. It's about time we talk about this. Let's break it down. All right, listen. Before y'all get freaking beyond angry at me and just go down to the comments and blow up the comment section, I just want to let you know that I have experienced and worked on some BMWs. And I just got to break down the truth about it, man. I literally can't hold my feelings back from it. So in this video, we're going to be discussing, 1, should you buy a BMW? 2, what's wrong with BMWs? 3, is BMW reliable? I don't know about this, bro. We gotta talk about it. Okay, so should you buy a BMW? Well, that kind of depends on what you want as a driver. Well, if you want speed, great handling, and an awesome driver's car, you may consider buying a BMW. Or if you like just having a car for a short amount of time and you trade in very often. But if you want a car that will last a long time, won't have many problems, and don't want heavy, expensive repairs, then a BMW may not be for you. So really, if you want a BMW, that kind of is up to you. I'm not going to skew you either way or another. I'm just going to tell you what I know and what I've experienced with them and why I personally wouldn't buy one. So what's wrong with BMW? Well, there's a couple things wrong with BMW. One has to be their major over-engineering designs. Now, that can be an advantage and a disadvantage. The advantage is well, when that over-engineering stuff works, man, that's the best driver's car, best handling car, and most performance-packed car that you probably will ever sit in. Second, their main problem is their overuse of plastics. Their overuse of plastics tend to drive people crazy. The longer you own them, the more that plastic heats up, cools down, heats up, cools down. And if you know a bunch of laws of physics, is that when you heat something up, the molecules move faster. So it expands. But whenever it starts to cool down, it starts to compact. And with plastic molds and other things that they design, over time those things tend to warp, get cracks, and also lead to some major repair issues down the road. Now that is the reason why I simply wouldn't buy a BMW. I would just like to show you why those things tend to fail. Here's some few clips.
See, 1 second, 1 second.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah, no, watch it really fast.
So as y'all saw in some of those videos, those are just some, if not few, drastic failures out of a BMW engine. Now, I know that's like, who cares? Whatever. But when those repairs start to cost $12,000, $15,000, $4,000, on the lighter side, man, you start to think differently. And granted, I'm not here to hate on BMW. I'm just here to give a professional mechanical opinion upon the use and the designs of BMW. So are BMWs reliable? Well, to answer that question, yes, they are, surprisingly. So I know seems like I've been hating on the BMW the entire video, but I haven't. See, the reason why most BMWs fail is because the previous owners tend to not take very good care of them. They tend to abuse them because, like I said in the first start of the video, they're literally the ultimate driver's car. They're fun to drive. People like to abuse them. There's power. There is good handling. There are multiple things that you can see that is just a recipe for disaster. So what can you do? Well, some things you can do is just don't buy a BMW with freaking 3 or 4 or 5 owners. Don't do that, because when that vehicle has been through multiple owners, it's because those people didn't want to keep it long. They weren't in for the long run. As you see, people who want to keep their vehicle a long time, they will take care of that vehicle. But people who are just like, hey, I'm going to keep it for a short amount of time when the warranty expires, boom, say bye-bye car. So it doesn't matter to them if they take care of the car, but to you, to someone who actually cares about their vehicle, well, you know, it kind of affects us. So truthfully, what should we say about BMW? Well, honestly, like I said in the beginning of the video, I wasn't trying to waste your time. BMWs, if you want to have the ultimate driver's car, and if you want to have the literal most performance out of your engine, and also to have some great handling, well, BMW is the way to go. If you want to keep it long and you maintain your vehicles, then yes. But if you don't, then I don't want you to end up in a huge money pile, because BMWs are luxury cars. Whether if you want to admit it or not, they are luxury cars, and they cost luxury stylistically in order to fix them. So let me just break down what we've talked about in this video. So first, we've talked about, should you buy one? Well, that's up to you. That's not up to me. I can only give you my professional mechanical opinion about what a BMW would be like. But at the second time, we talked about, are BMWs reliable? You know, are BMWs really worth the money that you will put into them? That's up to you. Again, that is up to you. And what's wrong with BMW? The over-engineering, which could be talked as an advantage, but mainly it's a disadvantage for when they get aged, because they tend to have tons of electrical issues. But on the same side, the overuse of plastic, some of those plastic pieces may surprise you how much they cost to fix. So you just really need to be careful when you're going out and buying cars, because it's not as simple how it was back in the old days, where you can literally just go pick a car up, and manufacturers weren't really caring about planned obsolescence. They wanted to make a good brand image so you could buy their car, and that you would know, oh wow, blank brand holds up over time, and they're cheap to fix, they're cheap to maintain. But like I said, BMWs are the luxury brand. Whether if you want to admit it or not, they are a luxury brand. So when we've talked about in this video, I hope that you can choose and make the right choice based on your personal preference and your personal lifestyle. And please look out for the few things that I've mentioned in this video to look out, like the owners, plastic. Make sure you check all that stuff out. Make sure it doesn't break on you. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And if you like the content that we create, please hit subscribe. And if you like the video today, please hit the like button. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.